Today, I'm going to be talking about one of Pontiac's most hated products. One of them. But it's the Pontiac Fiero. This one right here is from 1984. So the first year they started producing them. I just wanted to talk a bit about it and why it's actually a pretty good car. I haven't spent too much time with this one yet, but I've heard a lot through watching videos about them, and it just seems like it has too much hate surrounding it from people all over the place. So it's from 84, like I've said, and it's running 14-inch rims and tires, so you're not going to find rubber bands on this one. It's got pop-up headlights. Another thing I wanted to talk about, if you look at it, the right angle up at the front like this, it just looks like a Corvette, like a C4 Corvette almost. So, something to think about. It's almost like the Corvette's little brother from another mother. Up front you have your radiator and then the mentioned headlights. You got a spare up here, your windshield washer fluid, and then your brake booster and your reservoir for your brake fluids. So it has quite a bit of space up front for all the essential things. Stands up almost like a Corvette front hood. To let it down, all you do is move this. That releases it. Or it could go down right there and hold on to. Come on. There you go. That down with a good. There you go. The interior is pretty good. Well, somewhat. It sat for a while, but it's a manual. To open that front hood, there's a little lever right here that you just pull out on. It's really nice in here. The seats, that's where your radio speakers are, is right behind your head. Have your sunroof up here. That right there is where the glove box is supposed to be, but it was taken out at some point, so it needs to be put back. It's pretty low to the ground. This is one of those radios, you push this button right here and you can take the face of the radio off so no one steals it. Dash. This one's a little more confusing because I'm used to the speedometer being on the right hand side and then RPMs over here, but it's something to get used to. It, like I say, it is a manual, has 3 pedals, but the shifting pattern on it is different. Right here it says reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's not how it is. For this one, it's over, up, that's first. Straight down, that's second. Up, over, up, that's third. And then if you want to get into reverse, you come over right. It's kind of, you got to push pretty good. I think I got it. That should be reverse. Over to the right and then down. Should be reverse. I don't even know if this car has a third gear in it. No, not a third gear, sorry. Fourth gear. I don't even know if this car has fourth gear in it because I can't find it. So, someone has either replaced the transmission or it has the wrong shift pattern accompanying it. But, just something to get used to, I guess. Oh. Right back here is how you open your fuel door. Right on the pillar next to your head, next to the driver's seat. That's pretty cool. That's about it for the interior. There's these two control your windows up and down. And then your power mirrors, left mirror, over, all that. Right. Cigarette lighter right here. There's really quite a blank space. Plug in your phone or whatever you need, stuff like that. I mean, for as little as it is, it's quite a bit that they stuffed in here. And it's pretty good. So, and I did mention that this car had sat for 5 years, I think it was. And it's not rusted. That's because the body panels on this car, those are plastic. So it's not going to show rust right here. But underneath there's a metal body. See, there's the filler door. Just pop it open with that one. And then, back here, we have the heart. Now, it's nothing too powerful. It's an inline 4 Iron Duke. That's what they called them. But I really don't plan on swapping it out unless I absolutely have to. Like, unless something majorly wrong happens with this motor, I'm not swapping it out. Now, there are people out there that have taken GM 3800s supercharged and stuffed them in here. But I watched a video. I might try and link it down in the description if I can. But they had said that these cars with the 4 cylinders, I don't know, the V6 options that they came out with later on might do the same. But these ones were able to reach at least 50 miles per gallon, which is pretty good, especially considering the times, 80's, they were just gotten out of the gas crisis, all that, oil crisis, all that. So it's very fuel efficient. Looks like a sports car. A lot of people didn't like it because it was underpowered with the 4-cylinder. But it's like, I've heard this thing run and it sounds pretty good. Under here's metal, I think. And then these, you can unscrew these. And underneath is some more parts under there. On this side, that's where your battery goes. Undo that and lift up on it. You just replace your battery, whatever. A little bit of storage space back behind the motor. Not much. Now, back here it says Fiero 2M4. One of the videos I watched told me that it means 2-seater, mid-engine, 4-cylinder. Simple enough. Now, later years, like the one that I had mentioned with the 6-cylinder, would be a 2M6. So, that's the way to tell which is which, whether you're getting a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder, whichever one. Also like the taillights on it. It's almost one big piece. So yeah, it's a pretty good car. It was probably the grandpa of the C8 Corvette, I'd say, being a mid-engine sports car. The only other car I can really think of that had a engine in the back from Chevy was the Corvair, but I don't really think that was considered mid-engine. That was rear mounted. But say the Pontiac Fiero has nothing wrong with it. Now, like I said, there are a lot of jokes about these catching on fire due to different reasons. It's like almost every other car does that. Volkswagen Beetles catch on fire too, but nobody wants to make fun of them for that. I certainly won't, but it's all about what you do with your car and how you keep it, how you take care of it. So anyways, I look forward to seeing what this little car can do, how much fun it'll be. I'm pretty sure it'll be quite a bit of fun. 50 miles to the gallon. Gonna be a good everyday driver if it comes to that. So, yeah. The Fiero is an all-around pretty good car. And if you wanted one, they're probably not that hard to find. You could probably find one for cheap on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. So, that's about it. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.